Right, we're going to be starting in a few moments, just getting everything in order. In the meantime, listen to this banger by Course K, Purple Haze. I'll be back in a moment. It's pretty much ready to go. So yeah. Well, hi. I meant to be on a lot earlier, but having stomach issues again today. Gonna have to take some more tinctures, because it hasn't gone away. And, yeah. Stomach issues and a lot of heat. It was a bit too hot to even bother. So we're gonna try to 100% Metroid 2 Samus Returns on the 3DS. I made it pretty quick, almost about halfway. Let's go ahead and see if things are working, and if they are, okay, yeah, things are working. Stop the music. There we go. Oh, you're here now. Okay. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Stomach. Okay. We'll finish this area. The nearest warp is all the way over to the left. Oh, you're loud. Turn you down just a few hairs. Okay, good for you. That's pretty close to one. That's pretty close to one too. Looks like those are the only two warps. And there's another item there. There's a few items there. I'll just stick to that one for now. I wonder if it saved my touchscreen setting thing. Oh, it did. I wasn't paying attention. What? How do I do that? Just get lucky? Oh. You can't miss out like that. Can I just do this? No. And there's nothing special around here. What am I missing? What am I not understanding? I'm at a loss. I feel like I understand what they want from me. Obviously, because you need to shoot a missile in here somehow. But you can't do it unless you're on the other side. But you can't do that on the other side either. Because there's nothing there to grab onto. Okay, gonna have to look you up. Let's see what IGN has to say about this. Probably nothing useful, as always. Well, you're showing me sections of the walkthrough, but not the actual steps to take. Ooh, everything is running slow because I'm opening up a bunch of websites and IGN has a bunch of ads. Lovely. I'd rather use a fan-made website. Unless this is running like trash too. Which, yes, it is. Who would have thought? Wow, you're struggling. It's just a walkthrough. And that is not even walkthrough. Okay, yeah, I'm not loading up you anymore. Please stop. You're making everything too slow. Metroid Samus Returns. Area 4. Items. Oh, great. NeoSeeker website's gonna run like... Oh, actually, this runs a lot better. That's weird. Let's see, where I currently am, it looks like that's supposed to be... possibly a missile? Yeah, it's a missile tank. Return, continue going, no, return to the room outside, continue going up, no. Wait, you don't even have it marked off? Okay, let me check the main walkthrough. Oh, you don't even have a map. Wonderful. I just have to figure it out on my own. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, you don't even pick it up here. And it's not in the collection section. So where and how do I do this? Oh, it's a missile tank. Oh, here we go. Oh. Got it. Got it. Got it. No! There we go. There's a green door up there. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Not enough time. think I could take the warp back. Unless there's something up in that corner. Where was that site I was just at? Because they actually have a map here. Oh yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. Good. Excuse you. Wait a minute. Get in there. Oh, I missed both of those. I missed that. There's all of that. Guess I'll go up first. Oh. Wait, did I go too far? I went too far. Oh, I went too far. Oh, bollocks. There you are. Come on. Why? That's what I'm trying to do. Go down here? No, wait, no. Nothing here. Oh. Wait, what? Ah. God. Yeah, I'll go down and cut across. Every time. Ah. Super bomb. Ooh. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. How do they expect you to get through here, then? There's nothing to grab onto. You can't shoot across. dear, you can't grab onto anything. There must be a secret. There is no secret, you just have to figure it out. Okay. Wonderful. I love that for me. You can't break that unless you're on the other side. Can't grab it from a distance. Can you... I don't think you can, but can you break... Can you break this thing with a power bomb? No. That'd be too convenient. We can't have convenience. What am I doing wrong? Maybe choose the grapple? No, you don't go out far enough. You try. No! Oh, what do you do that for? Okay. Okay, this is actually quite difficult. I'm a little confused. I have my full move set and I still don't understand what I need to do here. I'm not seeing any word about it. I don't remember this place being so big. Oh, I'm still at... that's why. I'm looking at Area 5, not 4. I'm dumb. Okay, so power bomb, red crystal area. No grabby bits. Not marked off here. You are number 4. Let's see, return to the long area, blah blah blah, go start. Top of the safe station is a tight corridor, use a power bomb to break it open, go inside. In the water, use the power bomb jump. Plant a power bomb and use spider ball to shoot. Oh, right, I forgot you can do that. That is part of your moveset. Okay. I know what to do now. The only time you use it is for puzzle solving. I should do it. Just like that. What's next on the list? Oh, there's one down below. And then 2 more down below. I gotta go that way anyways. I have the wrong weapon equipped. You're gonna be in there. Eat it up. Okay. quickly. Oh, you don't even do anything. How am I supposed to... Oh, never mind. Oh, Trixie. Wait, what? Always with the tricks. Wait, what else am I missing? 85.7%. I don't see anything else. Yeah, something's not quite right here. Okay, let me check the website again. Maybe there's something super easy I didn't understand. Oh. Oh, maybe I didn't pick up you and you. Ah, I see you. Get up! Get no! Oh! what? Fuck it. Take care of it all. Oh wait, I'm missing another one. Okay. I did that. Did that. Did that. Did that not. Did that. That not. Am I missing something on the left side? Oh yeah, I see it. It's right there, after the red room. Oh, I had to go all the way back up. Okay. Way too hot. I'm in way too much pain. I really want to finish this 100%. There we go. Oh wait, what am I doing? Let's see, 56%. There's 2 items near here. Another item there, another item there. Another one there. Oh, come on! Why you let me jump at the end? That's probably a thing. Oh hell, I'm already really tired. I'll keep trying to do my best. I noticed that whenever my stomach issues crop up again, I start to get really drowsy. Ah. Wait. It's like that happens immediately. I'm not even touching anything. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Why did it just cancel out my jumps? Get up there. I'm trying to manage my pain at the same time. I really don't want to have to go up and around just to use the warp. I have to. Oh. Trying to gauge now how much longer I can hold off. The pain is at about a 7 right now, out of 10. Holy hell. You know what? I'm gonna add myself a little bit of an energy drink to my water here. There we go. Just a little pick-me-up. Put a pep in my step. Let me grab the map. The Area 5. Double check my work. Yeah. I probably should have used the warp actually. I'm already like more than halfway there, so I guess it doesn't really matter now. Wait a minute, no, this is all this way. Come on, eat it up. Bloody hell. What? Oh. Ah. Got it. There we go. There's another item there. Other than those two. The nearest one is a bit far, so I might just huff it on foot. Still got me. Right, other way. Oh, come on! Okay. That was easy. Not that way. Oh! Okay. Okay, give me some help. Wait. No! That's rough. Bloody hell. There you are. Pardon me, I had a sneeze. Oh, that was easier than expected, okay. Why did I not grab that one before? Come on, leave them up. Leave the door up. Okay, that was easy too. There we go, 100. I can just take the lift to the next area anyway, so I might as well. Oh, you are a thing. Trying to bring up the next map. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring up all the other maps too. Come on, it's just a picture. Why are you struggling with a picture? Well, this one doesn't have a picture. Okay. Oh, that's a small picture. Why are you struggling on small images? They're small. Okay. 67%. One item there up at the top left corner. Two items below. I think that's it. No, there's another item far left up at the top. There's like a shaft at the far left. Nearest walk. God, that's all by foot. Maybe I should... Okay, next time I'm gonna have to use the walk just to make it easier. I have to hike it through all this. Unless I can go back. Yeah, that's a bit easier actually. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? Okay. Everything else is down below. Oh, can't go that way. Down and around. Oh, I wanted the item up here. Oh, that's just rough. Why are you not jumping when I tell you to jump? Ah. Oh, you fucker. At least I know where that item is. Good. This. Am I doing this backwards? Ah, you! Ah, come on! There. No! Oh, you! No! Even that reset. Oh, that's really annoying. Come on. No! No! Yeah, okay. Wait. No! Where else am I supposed to go? Oh. You? No, that's cute. Okay. Wait, I'm missing more. Another one at the end. Not seeing anything else, just the one on the end. I don't think that's going to be all of them. I think I'm missing one. Ah, bollocks. No! No, I hate this. I hate this area. Well, just that one room. I hate that one room. is not where I want to be. How do I get over there? Oh. Wait, no. Come on, jump, jump, keep going. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I guess I did it. Let's see, nearest wharf is down below. One-way door. No way out. Lovely. Piss off. Well, just one more area. Two-ish. Two more. Let's see. Down at the very bottom, I never picked up the item there. There's an item there. An item up there. Items to the left. Item to the right. Yeah, I'm better off here. Ah, bollocks. you fucking kidding me? Come on. Hey diddle. Hey diddle. Do I need to go this way? Yes, I do. There's an item directly above. Ah, I think I know where you is. Wait, what? This one? Did that? Did not do that. Did not... No, did that. Did not do that. Bloody hell! Bloody hell! No! Fuck you! Oh my god! Okay! Oh, I hate this. Too many bloody lasers. That was weird. Come on! I hate each and every single one of you. What am I missing now? Have you? Have you? It's up you. Oh, it didn't pick up you. Wait, what? Okay. All the way down. Really? Bloody hell. Ah, come on! You know I can't do anything about it. No. Oh, come on. No, the item is here somewhere. Not that way. Ah. Oh. Is that 100? Yes, it is. One more area, and we're done. last one. How are we on time? It's already 9:30. That's not so bad. Okay, asshole. Kinda figured as much. Wait, no. No. Yeah, to come in from the top. Yeah, eat it up. That's one way to do it. Not that way though. Wait, how do I get down there then? Is it from here? see, how many more left? 71. This room has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 1 I picked up, and 4 left. Okay. Tell you what, I do need to use the restroom. So, I'm gonna switch over to intermission for a brief moment, and I'll be back in just a few. Have some tunes. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Stop the music. Get myself comfortable real quick. Okay. Controller. And I'm good to go. Let me look at the map here. Picked up that item, picked up that item. Picked up that one. Oh, I guess the rest of them are just these ones. And then from here, that's it. I just leave. Okay. Come on, get up there. There has to be something around here. Bloody hell. Wait, how do I get up there? There we go. That still hit me. My concern is that these are going to be breakable. Yeah. I need to land on you without breaking you. Stop. Damn it. Ah, come on. No. Damn it. There we go. Hmm. You know what? So I don't have to climb all this way back up. I'm gonna save. Ah, damn it. No! I hate this. Okay. Okay. Idea. That works. It's a little cheap, but it works. How do I get the last one? Oh, last two. Oh, that's easy then. So just one more. Wait, where? Right there? Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. Okay, that should be every single one. 100. Oh, come on, I'm looking at the map. 100. 100. 100. 100. Okay, I'm done. I just need to finish up the game. Wait, wasn't there what? Oh, there is a war. I can just take that then. Good. Less work for me. I need to figure out how to get out. Why don't I do that again? Now just the end game. Speed it up. Speed it up. Okay. Final boss, 100%. I feel accomplished now. Oh, bloody hell, come on. Fucking... Oh, come on! I'm screwing up so much. Oh, come on! Why am I screwing up so much? Okay, good for you. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Fucking hell. You wouldn't double jump for some reason. Oh shit, I'm out. All on my own. Like last time. For some reason, every once in a while, she just doesn't want to jump. You. Is that it? No. I thought that was it. There we go. %. Let's see what changed with the ending now. It's weird to see a Metroid imprinting on Samus. That was it? That's the same, nothing changed. It must be some post-credit thing then. I hope. Otherwise it was all for naught. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Have about another hour of stream, but my stomach is, you know, it's actually kind of okay. I might try to float around in space a little bit. Put on some Dimension 20. Having an eye issue. There we go. I wish I could fast forward. I've never seen an emulator not have a fast forward function until today. Oh, yesterday, I guess. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Amanda. I didn't even hear the thing go off. Usually it does. Oh, and you followed me on Twitter. Thank you. Okay, let's see what happens. Nothing? Okay, sure. It's just the same. Nothing changed. I thought something was supposed to happen when you hit 100%. Oh, actually, I think Amanda's bot. You know, there's a big issue when it comes to the VTuber community. I want to address this here. Social media is filled up with a bunch of people claiming to be pre-VTubers, saying that they're about to stream, they'll follow you, and then usually they'll send you a message like, hey, what's up, how you doing? Seems normal. However, you notice that they all have the same first sentence when they message you. And then from there, they ask you for the link to your Twitch. And then a few seconds later, they post like, hey, you know, you can level up your game. Why don't you buy one of my streamer packages? All the time. It's really fucking annoying. And Amanda, if you are real, which I kinda doubt, just based off of what you post on Twitter, I think you're gonna be one of them. I do apologise if you're not. But I'm very wary. Okay, with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and intermission a bit and start up the Space Sim Elite, and we're gonna finish up with Elite tonight. I'm gonna get rid of the face cam while I get all this set up, so no face cam. Put on some Dimension 20, chill out and fly around in space so I can lay back a bit. Alright, so it looks like, these episodes are about 2 hours long, so instead I think we're going to put on a different show from Dropout, temporarily, and watch that in its place. See if I can get it to show up here in the corner. There it is.
There are some secrets we take to the grave and others we plaster online for laughs.
I forgot there was a new season of this.
I'm your host, Lily Dew. Let's air some dirty laundry.
See, pedals in place for the most part. There we go.
With me today are some dropout superstars from inside and outside the D20 Dome. We've got a hard seltzer, Izzy Rowland.
Hard.
A soft seltzer, Emily Axford.
So soft.
A tender seltzer, Danielle Radford. Tender. And a supple seltzer, Siobhan Thompson. Supple.
A bunch of Dimension 20 people.
Show supple.
They're doing it.
They're doing it. How well do you think you all know each other?
I would say it was easy
Let's
to
see,
write
yeah.
questions except for Siobhan. Siobhan has my fucking number. And it's my fault for being like, I'd love to do an episode with Siobhan.
I know. How dare you share stories with your friends?
Y'all ready to drink your seltzers at 8 in the morning?
Yeah.
Here's how it works. I have a stack of secrets about our guests, and they have to guess who each secret belongs to. If it's their own, they should make accusations to try and throw people off their trail. But we could have thrown in a secret about
Let's
me
see,
or
I
our
have
bartender.
1,022
Hey, Grant,
credits.
what's today's
What can I do
Lily,
with it?
today's special is an Algonquin.
Ooh, and who's drinking it?
I am, and me alone.
Yay!
You want to hear something fun?
Yeah.
I have not had breakfast.
Oh my goodness. All right, here's how scoring works. You get 1 point for every time you guess correctly.
Okay.
But if it's your own secret and you fool everyone, that's 3 points. Sound good?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Swear I never lied to you.
First question. Who followed a man to the mountains?
Followed a man to the mountains.
Julie Andrews?
Let's see, 15-kilometer range,
Who's chased? Which one of us
18
possesses the
yield,
Yeah.
Oh, you don't think
that
it's
sounds like a chase?
12 and a half.
That sounds like a
25.
CHASED.
Chase. It doesn't say it's for sexual reasons.
I know.
I'm
Well,
assuming
yeah.
sexual
Mountain.
reasons.
Would you say you're confident in a mountain range?
Oh no, this was made for the city.
You grew up in LA. There's a lot
There
of
are a lot of mountains around
mountains.
here.
Ranges of them.
You know, I'm having a hard time finding the way to explain that this is not me, but it really isn't.
Well, I'm sold.
I would not follow a man anywhere.
I grew up in
Wise.
Washington,
That's
which is
wise.
like Washington's mountainy.
That's
It is.
I think any one of us following a man into the mountains
Is funny.
for revenge.
Yes.
I will say, Lily, looking amazing as always, you do look like you're trying to explain to a cop what happened to your husband.
That
On the
is.
So
I'm
true.
vengeful.
So what? He was 80. I love that man.
Let's get our guesses in.
Okay.
Okay.
Who followed a man to the mountains? Izzy.
I'm gonna say Danielle.
Okay. Emily.
Okay. I'm gonna say Danielle also.
Danielle.
I'm gonna say Grant.
Oh, but it's the singular. If it was from Grant, it'd be like,
would be like,
I
I
followed
followed-
so many men to so many mountains.
I heard there was an orgy up a mountain and I went there.
That'd be LePew.
Siobhan, who's your guess?
I'm gonna go Izzy. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I almost said Izzy.
Fuck it. Well, the person who followed a man to the mountains, please take a sip of their drink.
It was! It was! Damn it! That was my yes, dude! Yes! Come on, another week.
Oh yeah, dab it up.
I think you're drinking without it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's straight vodka with food coloring.
When I talked to Paul and he was like, there's points. It's not about like
It's not
winning.
about
blah,
that.
blah,
Emily
blah.
was so insistent.
I
I don't
literally
care
was
about
like,
winning.
Make a
I
blast
actually don't
defense
even
and
like
beam
winning. And
laser.
apparently I do.
It just feels so good to get something right.
Okay, tell us the story.
I was working at the time as the assistant manager of selling video games at the same place as a guy that I was dating, and he went
maybe I should just
through like
try
an
out
existential
what I
crisis and
currently
was
have.
like, I'm going to move to Alaska to go find myself, and I was like, can I come too? So I quit my job. I pack up my very nice apartment that overlooked like the space, like the Fraser apartment, but like cheap.
Are you kidding me?
I left it all behind me.
Did you have a job in this weird town, or were you just like hanging out?
We went and like worked at these like resorts in Denali National Park. When I say this is built for the city, I know because I tried. It was there would be like just bears would like come into the lodge where we worked.
Did they tip well?
No, the bears did not tip, and that's
That's
something that the bear
so
community needs to deal with.
That's so fun.
Yeah, there'd be like moose and things. I worked at the gift shop wearing like this prairie girl outfit.
That is next level.
Always following
Damn.
man and having an existential
Yeah, I was
crisis.
gonna say,
pretty
if there's
down.
nothing better than making a man's existential crisis, yours too.
Hey, ladies, you can fix him.
You
can
fix it.
And you
can fix him.
And you could tell how badly he wanted me there because he took a job where he worked overnights and we only saw each other once a week.
Oh,
Danielle, I'm glad you got out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got forced out, pushed out. Who's to say?
That is a point too, Izzy and Emily.
Team up.
Wait, what?
This is
They're not allowed to
a
do that.
team.
We're
okay.
a team.
They'll turn on each other soon
Yeah.
enough. Next secret. Who almost killed their friend while attempting a stunt?
A
stunt.
Done.
Who's
Well,
stunty?
Who is a stunt queen?
I don't have any
LA.
friends,
I'm
so
gonna
it's
keep
not
coming
me.
back
Well,
with everything
you're
on my
from LA.
phone. Izzy's from LA.
Izzy's from LA.
Izzy's from LA.
There are stuntmen.
And I don't think it's you, Siobhan.
It's not.
can I tell you why it's not Siobhan? My first year at College Humor, we were filming Bad Internet, and Siobhan had to pretend to shoot a gun. And I remember it 7 years later. It was like that.
Tell you.
Oh.
Let's see the clip.
30 million subscribers. Logan Paul even tweeted about her after she died, of course.
Thank you.
When we did Mentopolis, we had a scene where we both pretended to shoot guns and neither one of us could.
Yeah.
So that's both
Yeah.
of us are out for that.
Yeah.
No,
There are other types of stunts.
because you like wrestling.
You love wrestling.
I also don't have a back. I
that's
was
true.
hit by a bus. So
Yes.
stunned, I can barely.
But in
stand-
your childhood, because I know
that's
Murph has
true.
a lot of stories about almost dying on trampolines from doing wrestling moves.
When they say do not try this at home, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna try it at home. Everybody up here is wearing, I just invited everyone to look at everyone's feet. I'm so sorry. Everyone up here is wearing very fancy shoes. I'm wearing the slip-on disability ones.
That's a beautifully made shoe.
I wanna say Izzy.
A little bit sporty. I have played sports. Look
You
at these
played a
shoes
sport?
for running. I'm a running girl.
Clearly.
Grant, you do acting.
Yeah, Lily also. Lily was in some like FBI show for a hot second.
As a tech.
Yeah.
Computers.
Sometimes they
Wait,
make
you
the
were
tech
on an
computers do
FBI
things.
show?
Yeah.
FBI by Dick Wolf. Being a tech.
were?
Computer. I held
Hot
a
nerd, hot nerd, hot
laptop.
nerd.
Emily, you haven't said anything.
Yeah, you're being real.
I think it would definitely be in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, the
I
only
can't- I
reason that
can't
don't
really,
think it's
like,
Emily
deflect.
is because I feel like you would have told me this story, so
What's
that
a
doesn't
stunt
track
for you?
I don't know, roughhousing.
Horsing around. Horsing around.
Everybody
around.
wrestle.
Getting confused.
Yeah, everybody wrestle.
Let's get our guesses in. Who almost killed their friend while attempting a stunt? Siobhan.
I think I'm gonna say Emily. I don't think it's her, but I think it might be her. I'm bad at this game.
Danielle.
Okay, well, Team Solidarity, I'm going with Emily as well.
Okay.
Emily, who's your guess?
It's one of you.
Graham wants you to
Why
know
would
that
you
he's
want
strong.
to be voted for?
Graham wants you to know that he's
so
strong. Even though
masculine.
there are no
We're a team.
visible muscles.
We're a team. Team Solidarity. I'm choosing Grant.
Izzy?
I'm gonna say Siobhan.
All right. Will the person who almost killed their friend while attempting a stunt please take a sip of their drink?
Oh!
Let's
Strong! Strong! Siobhan's busting out of that strike feeler. Sure.
Open out.
Tell us the story. What happened?
When I was
I
younger,
just saw some
me and my
pirates.
friends used to be really fucking reckless and do a lot of crazy shit. And we had seen the movie Teen Wolf, in which someone is car surfing. So we were like, oh, you know how like sometimes at night, like after we've like been out changing church signs, we like to go do donuts in a parking lot. What if you were surfing on the car while I did the donuts?
What the fuck do you mean a church
Like a
sign?
movie theater marquee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say like Jesus sucks dick.
Yeah, and I was much more polite. I was like, God loves tits, you know.
That's very
polite.
He does love tits.
Decent. More hetero.
If he didn't love him, why did he give him to
Yeah,
him?
if he didn't,
Yeah.
well,
Why did he give
make
men
them
and
so
women such
beautiful?
huge
Okay. So I'm doing donuts in the empty parking lot of probably the church that we just changed the sign for. You know, it's nighttime, so my headlights are on, and then all of a sudden there is a kneeling figure in my headlights.
Jesus!
And I brake as hard as I can, and my friend Carrie has fallen off, and I almost fucking ran her over. And then her knees were so fucked up.
Oh my god.
But of course, again, we're teenagers and we're like, no one can know about this. So we went to a 24-hour Walmart bathroom and tried to clean up her knees, which looked like ground beef. And then the next day, her parents were like, we're taking you to the emergency room, and she got stitches.
Oh my god.
Did you get in trouble?
Honestly, like, our parents never found out how it happened. We were just like, oh, she fell so hard. But we
She
didn't
fell
mention.
doing something regular, but we didn't tell you for no reason.
Was it just the two of you, or was it like a
My
gang?
joystick is acting all wonky.
That's crazier.
That is crazier.
That is what I'm saying, is this was so fucking crazy that
Oh,
we
maybe
were
not.
doing
Maybe
this
it's fine
for
now.
no one but ourselves.
They always, kids in the
Oh,
park.
I'm still moving up slowly.
Would drive around with kids.
Okay, I
in the
need to
park
recenter
all
it.
the time.
Did you guys have drugs? Because we did
Yeah.
drugs.
No, we had drugs too.
Okay, here's the problem.
These kids were on drugs.
I think here's the problem is like drinking wasn't easy when we were in high school, and I just don't really like weed. So this is
you got your
This is what
kids.
you had to do.
Car surf.
Let's see if that does it.
This is why helicopter parents exist. If it's 9 p.m. parents, where are your kids right now? Check the Apple AirTag. Is it going in a figure 8? They're doing donuts. They're doing donuts in a lot in a church. All right, that
Can't
is
tell
what
if I'm
she
moving
brought
up
in
still. It
Danielle.
doesn't look like I am.
Dang.
Next secret.
We're tied, Emily.
okay.
Who smuggled a pizza into their dorm?
Smuggled a pizza.
Who smuggled a pizza
Why
into
would you
their
have
dorm?
to smuggle a
Why would
pizza?
the college
Pizza-free dorm.
is for pizza?
There was a thing at my dorm where they, a bunch of guys went around and stole all of the cheese from the fridges, and then just made a pile of cheese out in the quad.
Did they not have drugs?
They were on drugs.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
Okay, my college didn't have dorms. We all had to live in apartments like little adults.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I went to like an arts conservatory.
Julia.
Cornish College of the Arts. A school that no one here has heard of.
Oh, you mean the Juilliard of the West?
Of course. I actually have a theory. Siobhan went to like prep schools. I wonder, do British people have another word for
Do
dorm?
British people have pizza?
It's
houses. I would say a house.
So posh.
My college had a building called Titsworth.
That's
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
It still
Yeah.
does. I think
And
that's
God
where
loves tits.
I think, and God loves tits. Jesus sucks dick. I think that's where the sex cult was, or it might have been in.
Sarah Lawrence
Sarah
sex
Lawrence
cult.
says cult.
There's a documentary.
dog. Emily being very quiet. You ever
Again.
have a dorm?
Yeah. I mean, I can't fathom a reason I would
I know. Why would you have to smuggle
it
pizza?
in.
Was it a thing where like you just didn't want everybody else to like take the pizza, so you had to like hide it?
That's interesting.
That's very smart.
That's a strange
Because people
portrait
are
of a person.
disgusting.
I did do something called secret pizza.
Oh,
where
what is
at a
secret pizza?
party I would order pizza, but
So nobody else could have the pizza.
Okay,
I
so
think
that-
this might be your story.
Yeah.
And it was called, and you called it secret pizza?
Secret pizza.
Let's get our guesses in. Who smuggled a pizza into their dorm? Emily, who do you think?
I'm gonna guess Siobhan just because of the British thing.
Pizza's so posh.
All right, Danielle.
Once again, I'm going to go with Grant just because I feel like Grant got really excited when we started talking about smuggling pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I just like
I
dorms. I don't.
Stop.
My God, I didn't. That,
Wait
I
a
meant,
second.
I don't love the way it came out. I don't think. I meant. It had, look.
Izzy, who do you think smuggled a pizza into their dorm?
Filling up that big brain with oxygen. Weigh in on who you think
Bump it in.
Danielle. Siobhan, who do you think?
Such a long
Ooh,
pause.
I'm gonna go Lily. You haven't said anything all day. You've been quiet. You've been a little church mouse.
Talk nonstop. I scream at the camera. People write, why is
You're
that
so
woman
shy.
screaming? Will the person who smuggled a pizza into their dorm please take a sip of their drink?
Yeah, dude, I knew it.
Wow. Oh.
Pick his up.
To pizza. Have you heard of a little thing called boarding school?
Oh, right.
Emily nailed
Other
it.
dorms.
So
Emily,
much
Emily
sense.
absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
The last 2 years of school in England are called sixth form, and
Ooh.
it's like almost like college light. And I didn't want to go to the school that I was at, which was like a very fancy schmancy, mean Catholic school where you had to wear a suit during sixth form. And
Tie as well.
tie, yes.
Could bow tie optional?
I
Alex,
think
I
that
knew
the
it.
boys were allowed to wear bow ties on
This is only
Fridays.
two.
What is so sad is picturing a group of guys.
I guess
getting
now's a
ready
good
to
time
be
to
like,
test this out.
It's Friday.
Finally, I can relax.
Yeah, I also fucking did not want to be living with my parents. I found this boarding school that was very like hippy dippy, and you called the teachers by their first names, and you could wear your own clothes. And what I didn't realize when I got there is like this was the school where all of the bad kids from every posh school in England got sent to after they got kicked out of their like fancy school. For
Oh,
doing
you're fast.
So we were in a dorm, but
You're very
the
fast.
doors were locked at midnight. But we would smoke weed and then get hungry, and we realized we could call the pizza delivery guy, tie all of our scarves together, put a big bag at the end of the scarves, put the money in the bag, lower it down.
Oh my god.
And we did this all the time. It was awesome.
That's so
Oh, damn it. They already got
As a
you.
mission in Pizza
Where's the
Bowl.
other one?
Exactly. Except for one time the pizza did drop and it was the worst night of my life. Oh, and the lower windows were all bolted as well. So we couldn't have like opened a lower window.
Jail.
Oh,
It was
jail.
jail.
It was jail. It was jail. It was
Okay.
absolutely rich kid
Right.
jail.
Wow. That is 1 point to Emily.
Yeah, dude.
Next secret. Who swindled a skincare brand?
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna say Izzy.
Whoa!
Izzy's from
Fucking
LA.
hell, you came in. Oh, out of nowhere.
And
Wow.
they have skin here.
Yeah, Izzy has skin. I can see it.
Oh,
But I
McSkin-
also just feel
62?
Like have someone
You ran into me.
about you.
What the fuck? You ran into me. Oh my god.
That's why I said that.
They spawned out of
That's why
nowhere.
I said that.
And because I hit them, they ran into me.
Skincare brand makes me think.
And they all decided to shoot at
is
me.
there anyone
I'm a
who would
fugitive.
have the inclination to dip their toe
That was bullshit.
into it? Be like, oh,
Like a
maybe
little
this could
MLM
be.
action.
There's some beautiful stuff in the Avalon catalog.
Actually, you're dressed immaculately. I could see you swindling it.
That is a that is the
skincare.
outside
Again,
of
yes,
it.
MLM.
How do you swindle an entire brand?
A brand
That's
could be
true.
just one guy, we've
Yeah.
learned. Everybody a brand.
You have made
Everybody a brand.
Everybody a brand.
Everybody a brand. Let's get our guesses in. Who swindled a skincare brand? Danielle, who do you think?
I think it's Lily Dew. I'm going with Lily.
I'm also going Lily Dew.
I didn't even ask you.
I know, but I'm staying ahead. I'm getting ahead of it.
Yes, I'm also going to.
I think it's Lily Dew.
Will the person who swindled a skincare brand please take a sip of their drink?
Is she teasing us?
And that's how you swindled them. Never would have guessed.
I knew it was you, but I was like, if it's Lily and everyone gets it and I am wrong, then my standing will fall.
But if nobody gets Izzy, Izzy get 3 points.
Oh, dang.
There goes that team.
Then I'm a swindler.
Right,
So,
okay.
you know, I will always get my money back. Even sometimes on products that I don't deserve to get my money back on. Sometimes I'm just like, wow, I've spent a little too much this month. I'm gonna return this somehow. And
Sephora will just let you do that.
Sephora will just let you do that. But also, sometimes you can still keep the products. Most of the time with skincare. And there's no harm in just trying. So I emailed customer service and I said, hey, I want to return these products. This company was not buying it. They were like, what happened? What's wrong with the products? And which ones? And I was like, well, they gave me a really bad rash.
Was that true?
No. And they were like, do you have photos?
Oh my God.
I texted one of my best friends on earth and I was like, dude, I'm in a pickle. I was like,
Just stop emailing them.
I want my money. I was just venting to her. And then she went, stand by. And then within 10 minutes, I have a bunch of pictures of her that she took from years prior of a sunburn that she got on a vacation, a bad one. And I was like, they don't know what I look like. And so I sent them the pictures of my best friend's sunburn and said, this is me breaking out after using your product.
I really wonder if there was like a company-wide meeting that they're like, hey, scientists who developed this, code red, a couple of you are getting let go because there's been a huge breach.
What would you have done if they came back and were like, we checked the metadata and this doesn't match? This is from years ago.
I don't know. I
probably would have called.
At that point, I would have been
As a
like,
lawyer.
sorry, who is this? My kid was using my code. What's been going on?
That is 3 points to Izzy. Roll it.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, that's it for round 1. We are going to take a quick break, but in the meantime, hey, Grant, what are we drinking?
Today's cocktail is an Algonquin, which is named for the Algonquin Hotel in New York City, the site of the famous Algonquin Round Table. That was a gathering of some of the smartest and sharpest literary minds of their day, and I'm just like, where was I? We're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of rye whiskey, and we're gonna go right into our shaker. Now, on paper, the Algonquin cocktail seems like a real stiff, sort of Manhattanish cocktail because it's got that rye whiskey and our next ingredient, which is 3/4 ounce of dry vermouth. But this actually has a lot more in common with a drink like a whiskey sour because of the most important ingredient, which is going to be 3/4 ounce of pineapple juice. When you make a whiskey sour, you put citrus and sweet together, and what is pineapple if not citrusy sweet? I'm gonna go ahead and ice this shaker. And this is another drink where you really want to shake it and incorporate some air because pineapple juice is one of those ingredients that really traps those little bubbles. So you get that great texture in your cup at the end. I'm going to double strain that into a Nick and Nora glass. I'm going to garnish that with a pick of pineapple and cherry. That is the Algonquin.
That sounds good.
And we're back. Let's recap the scores. We have Siobhan with 1 point. Dang. Danielle with 1 point. Dang. Emily with 2 points. She knows. And Izzy with 4 points. She knows. And during the break, I noticed we've had a little drink upgrade.
Yeah. I felt bad for Grant.
I just am in it for the cherry.
Ooh, next secret. Who was in a fist fight that got heckled and booed? Danielle.
Wow. Okay.
Danielle. Emily has sharp knuckles. I feel like she can fight.
Yeah.
yeah?
Knuckle.
You get into Sophie bikes too a little too
Yes.
easily.
Who here's throwing fists?
I have never
Never
been in a
thrown a
physical
fist.
fight. I simply
I mean,
Only a
this only
mental
implicates me further, but I absolutely was like fight clubbing with my friend.
Is your fight club still running?
No, because the person who was me and the girl who was on top of my car.
Just you
she
two?
is-
Just them two again.
But she's no longer in the country because she became an anarchist and had to leave the country because the FBI wanted her.
So she's committed to that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She her
You see the paths converging, right? One gets into anarchy and the other gets into improv comedy.
To be FBI, that's FBI. Ever thrown fists?
I had a degeneracy phase.
I love that.
Started smoking early, started drinking early.
Like the movie 13.
yeah, like the movie 13.
I could see Grant too.
I'm thinking of Grant.
Yeah.
Heckled and booed, but certainly he's
Heckled
not
and
fighting
booed.
with his fist.
I'm the size of a person who, when someone needs help in a fight, I'm like, we need men. And I have to say, not me though, right?
All right, let's get our guesses in. Who was in a fist fight that got heckled and booed? Izzy. Grant. Always a great backup. Siobhan.
Danielle.
I'm going with Grant.
Emily.
I think I'm gonna go with Danielle.
Will the person who was in a fist fight that got heckled and booed please take a sip of their drink?
He's a faker.
Yes!
For the points! I had it at the beginning and it changed.
There was this girl in my choir class in one of my many elementary schools. She just like kept needling at me, kept needling at me, kept needling at me. And so it was being instigated like, Danielle, you gotta go fuck her up. You gotta fuck her up. You gotta, much like with Grant, like when people are like, yeah, like you're the one who jumps in the fights. I have been like 5'8", 5'9", and like a C cup. I don't know why that matters. Since I was like 11.
That's two weapons right there.
Yeah.
Picture it.
Yeah, look, God loves tits. So
We learned one thing. God loves it.
God loves tits. So we get outside and we're like going after each other and we're like rounding each other. This
Rangefinder
crowd's, like, slowly
damage.
forming like fight, fight, fight.
It
fight.
actually happens like that?
Yes.
World Star?
For sure.
World Star. Everyone's going around like fight, fight, fight. But like neither one of us have like been in a fight, so we don't know what the first move in a fight is. So we're both just like going up and like, no, but you. No, you hit me first. No, but you.
Come on, what
no,
are you
hit
scared?
me first.
What are you scared? Because I am.
Yeah. And like the crowd is like closing in, so we couldn't even like get away if we wanted to. So then finally, like I went to go throw in a punch, and instead I just like grabbed her hair
Hell yeah.
and was like,
Sort of caressed her face.
yeah. Like,
And then you kind of kissed.
well, and then so we're both just like sitting there like. Like just like
World
fish hands.
Star.
Yeah.
World
And,
Star.
and it starts like breaking up, and a couple of people were like, "But like hit, boo, like hit her, like do something." Later on, like that day, someone was like, "Did you hear about that fight that happened?" And so I was like, "Oh, you mean that like whack ass fight that happened in between classes?" We all like left.
Yeah, I left early too. What did they?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
what?
like oh yeah, like like
I
oh,
was
like
so-
who
yeah,
would
I
want to?
That was someone else. Yeah.
Well,
What
I
a
had
bunch
to
of
guess.
bitches. Anyway, let me go to choir.
I'm going for the solo, which I was. I did have to. I think
Yeah.
it might have been a solo fight.
It was a fight over who got the solo in choir.
Shut the fuck up.
To be fair, she wasn't getting the solo.
Okay. Oh, all right. That is 1 point for Emily.
Damn. Danielle could have gotten 3 points.
So close.
All right, next secret. Who got yelled at by a real housewife?
I wish me.
I don't know if I would recognize a real housewife
Yeah.
if she was yelling at me.
Izzy would.
That's
I
true.
would.
You are a
I
big
wish
housewife
this was me.
person.
I
You
wish.
were around.
Both Grant and Siobhan have done fancy dining.
I was
That's
just gonna say
true.
that.
But I went to a
Oh.
restaurant where the housewives were banned
The
because they
only
would come in
thing-
with cameras.
But
That
don't you have to like reserve the rest? You have to like get a permit. Or
I always
something,
thought that, like, yeah, like that was like a. You
Well, they
booked
would
it.
also call the paparazzi for themselves.
paparazzi.
And when you've got like real celebrities there, they're like, I'm not going to a restaurant if it has paparazzi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Mm,
only
that one.
reason is that I feel like if you had been yelled at by a real
I would
housewife,
talk about it every day.
That's true.
you would be so traumatized.
I don't know. I
By
think-
one of your
I feel like you
heroes
want to get
yelling
yelled at.
you.
There are
by
so
them, right?
many
That's like
Oh,
how
that's
I
true.
do
That's
it.
their love language.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would be jumped.
It'd be sad
If they're not yelling at you, you did something wrong.
Yeah, you fucked up.
But there's so many franchises now. If you
Yeah.
get yelled
I
at
need
by
to
a real
repair my
housewife at
stuff.
Dubai, would you be as excited as if
No.
Dorinda yelled at you?
Never.
Also, I
I
kind of
would
feel like
pay Dorinda money to yell at me.
Izzy may be from LA, but like we all live in LA. I've been to a couple of Vanderpumpy restaurants.
Lily, have you worked in any
I was
fine
a
dining fancy?
Hostess? at a sushi restaurant.
Ooh, hostesses get it.
Yeah, they really
sometimes.
do.
In Rockville, Maryland.
Well, is there
Real
a
Housewives of
Rockville?
Maryland.
There's Potomac.
There,
that is
when
true,
the Real
DLB.
Housewives of
But
Potomac
Potomac is new.
came out, Potomac is in the county where I'm from. I said, there are rich celebrities.
I'm sorry,
where
you're
I
from
live?"
Maryland?
Yes.
I never knew this.
You
in
couldn't
a
smell the
million
crabs?
years.
Where did you think you couldn't smell my crabs?
Paul said no.
I say yes. Grant says yes. So
And once again, I'm asking you to keep the footage. Insert of Sam's face. Insert of Sam's face. I asked for this all last season.
it's like I'm at Rehoboth Beach.
Brad Conlon, the editor, I see you.
New York. Who in New York hasn't been yelled at by Ramona Singer?
I don't know who
I
that
don't know
is,
who
but
any of
it's
these
possible
people
that she
are.
has
Said
yelled
that
at
pretty
me.
fast.
I genuinely.
Yeah.
Surinder, I would recognize.
All right, let's get our guesses in. Who got yelled at by a Real Housewife? Danielle, who do you think?
Izzy.
Emily, who do you think?
I'm gonna go.
It's not me.
Well, that makes me think it's not you, but then that also makes me think that you're playing fucking 3D chess with me. I'm going for Grant,
Izzy?
even though my gut is screaming Siobhan.
Okay. Izzy?
I'll say Siobhan. Our points are
Yeah,
true.
My
yeah,
points are
we're
your
both-
points.
yeah, my
Okay,
points
this
are
is not
your
a team
points.
sport. Only one person will win a
Well,
prize
I
at the
think
end.
today
Is there a
it is
prize?
team
Point.
sport.
Friendship.
I think you can't split in half.
Oh wait, we
talking
don't get
about
a golden
points.
ear. I don't want it.
Siobhan, who do you
I'm
think?
also gonna go Grant.
All right. Will the person who got yelled at by a Real Housewife please take a sip of their drink?
No.
I
know.
know.
I should have gone for
ABC
it.
Kitchen.
I should've
Something
gone
is not an
for
ABC Kitchen. It's a much wilder story than that.
I'm seated.
So
You're already seated.
picture this. Hurricane Sandy has literally happened 2 days ago. I'm living in Sunnyside, Queens, so there's no way to get out of Sunnyside, Queens except for walking. I get a call from my commercial agent saying, congratulations, you have, without auditioning or anything else, been booked to go on The Apprentice to help them with a commercial challenge.
Shut
Wow. Complicit.
Yes, complicit.
So it's better.
So I walked for 2 hours from Sunnyside, Queens to Trump Tower
Oh my god.
during Hurricane Sandy. Got there thinking it
So
was just
it's
regular Apprentice.
2012?
Gary Busey bursts out of these doors
He's a real
and
housewife.
starts going acting. Acting is the art that we all do together.
Real Housewife
And
Tulsa.
suddenly, behind him is Penn Jillette, Stephen Baldwin, and Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna!
That's amazing.
It is Celebrity Apprentice All Stars.
All
Stars. They tell us right before they come in, by the way, don't mention that Hurricane Sandy has just happened because we might need to cut around it. We haven't decided whether we're going to mention the fact that Hurricane Sandy has happened. For that team, 3 women and 1 man get picked. We get pulled into a room, cameras on us, immediately Lisa Rinna and all of these other people, but mostly Lisa Rinna, is yelling at us, do you have bikinis with you? Are you wearing bikinis? Can you get bikinis?
Are you wearing bikinis?
Yes. So all of us are like, I don't know how to say, I can't walk for 2 hours back to my apartment in Sunnyside, Queens
Well, maybe
to
she
get
was
the
like-
bikini that I own.
Maybe she was like, "It's Hurricane Sandy. I know you swam here." Like, right? Like,
So
where
you're
are
wearing
you?
a
Like a beautiful moment
Where's
of
your
community walking
commuter
across the
bikini?
Queensboro Bridge with everybody else who also had to fucking go to work. So we got taken backstage at Trump Tower, which, by the way, fully feels like a serial killer's den. And as we were filling in paperwork, the PAs came back and were like, they decided to just go with the guy. We're letting all of the girls go.
They made the PAs do it?
Yes.
Oh.
Which, so I never got to meet he who shall not be named. And
at the time,
and I got paid.
you really wanted to, right?
And I really wanted. I was a
Big
huge
fan.
big
Very
fan.
Busey, yeah.
But now, right now,
The
this week,
housewife.
I've decided maybe not as great as I really thought he was going to lower egg prices.
All right, 1 point to Izzy. Next secret. Who dressed in 80s gear to impress an a cappella group?
Danielle Radford.
Oh,
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I
just
feel
heard
too
about
much
the
about
choirs.
my
Who needs to impress? Who? Yeah.
I was 100% in multiple a cappella groups, but this was not me.
At Cornish College of the Arts?
Not at Cornish, just
Juilliard
at,
of the West?
The Pacific
They don't
Northwest?
have a
just a
right to
theater major
repair.
at those, but I was in many show choirs, as we called them, and you would like dress
got
up,
it.
do a
Style.
cappella for like old people.
I'll admit that in college, I had not seen much of the world. I thought nothing was sexier than a man in an a cappella group. Damn.
A
That really
man?
explains how you wound up here.
That's so true.
It's
This is
giving big
absolutely your
acapella,
type.
the
There's
type
my
of man who
college
would be in an
boyfriend
a cappella group.
Grant, you have a good voice, right?
He does have a
Yes, I
beautiful
do.
voice. Give us 16 bars.
And a bass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us Judas.
Oh, my pleasure.
My
My mind is clear now. At last, all too well, I can see. We
Is
can't get the
this-
rights beyond that.
Musical theater, housewives. I don't know it.
Is it a thing where like the a cappella group is dressed in 80s style? So you're like, I'm like their biggest fan, so I'm gonna like dress like them and like hold up the sign.
And like sit in the front row?
and
is it-
and like make eyes at the hot one.
Is
Because you know every a cappella group's got the hot
Danielle,
one,
you're
right?
describing
hot
too
one.
specific a situation.
I
I really think it's you.
They only get one.
They
I
only
also
get
feel
one.
like it's in line with all the stories you've
Yes.
told so far.
Would you have submitted 2 choir-based stories there? I mean, it's possible. How
Possible.
many?
I have I have a lot of choir bases.
You live a choir-based life.
I'm jealous, honestly. I miss being in a choir. It's really
Who's
soothing.
changing their whole appearance to impress the group?
Okay, I do see why this would be. Yeah.
I mean, always. What? I don't care what I look like. I want to get laid. So I will dress however.
By
the
a
whole
whole
group?
acapella group?
Yeah, by a whole
He
whole group.
loves
Yes, please.
doors.
Yes, I would like
that is
that.
From the
exactly it.
Sopranos all the way down to second base.
Last time he was like,
Second
yes,
base is second
it's me,
base.
it's me. It
It
was a
wasn't
ruse
him.
that I
Yes.
fell for.
I was
But
doing the trick last
now-
time, but this time it is me.
I want to say I'm really flattered that nobody thinks it's me.
I think it's you.
It's not.
All right, let's get our guesses in. Who dressed in 80s gear to impress an a cappella group? Emily, who do you think?
I am going to guess that Grant saw the game he played with me last time and is subverting the game he played with me this time.
40 chess.
And I'm going to guess Grant.
Grant,
not
a
me.
genius, not an
Say it
alcoholic.
again.
60 chess. What the
All
fuck?
right, Danielle.
Just because she's been so quiet, I'm gonna go with Izzy on this.
Siobhan's been even more quiet.
She's
We
British.
don't have acapella
Oh,
in
we
England.
didn't
That's
even
not a scene. We
acapella.
have madrigal choirs, which is worse somehow than acapella.
Izzy,
Danielle.
Looking right at me.
Siobhan.
It's gotta be Danielle. It's gotta be simply
Well,
gotta
at
be
least
Danielle.
we spread it out.
Yeah.
Before this episode, people thought I was very cool. I just want to make sure that you all.
Let's find out. Will the person who dressed in 80s gear to impress an a cappella group please take a sip of their drink?
When I was, wasn't me.
Oh.
60 chess. 60 chess.
The dimensions keep increasing.
Okay,
Wow,
so I guess
we
the
didn't
story
even-
is...
we didn't even
Consider
consider
it. I
it.
was
know.
not giving
Sniff it out.
acapella
I know, but
or
and here's
80s.
why. The reason I did it was because basically, like, first week of college, I was like, I'm gonna let the world tell me who I am. So I auditioned for everything. And one of those auditions was for an a cappella group. And in my fucking idiot brain, I was like, I'm gonna do something really funny. That's what a cappella groups are looking for.
In a way.
So my mom used to be an aerobics teacher in the 80s, and I was definitely the person who came to college with like funny clothing.
Oh, no.
Also, I was remembering too when I was thinking about this because I was thinking back to my first week of college. The shirt that I wore for my first day of school, it was just a white shirt that I wrote, "I want to be your friend," in dry erase marker on it, which was like a joke, but also not.
That's like the non-touching
I
version of
wish
free
we had a
hugs.
But I met one of my best friends, and she's still one of my best friends
works.
to
It
this
works.
day.
And that's called the
the
secret.
country because
It.
she's an
No,
anarchist.
different best friend.
And that's
different best
manifestation. Put
friend.
it on a shirt. Yes.
I think I wore like
Wow.
an antique 80s leotard, and I think I had sweatbands. The song I sang to audition was Olivia Newton-John's "Let's Get Physical."
It was. Yeah, it was.
And I believe that, like, at the expense of the singing, I danced. I got the laughter that
Uh-huh.
I thought meant I'm in the group.
You want the laughter at the
As
singing
I
audition.
fully did not understand how self-serious a cappella groups are.
Yeah.
Do
But,
you remember the dance you did?
I know I would have definitely done one of these,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That's like very
touch.
80s.
Yeah. So you ended up on the improv group.
And literally the very same week, I also auditioned for an improv group, and that ended up being the right way to do it. Yeah.
And you did the same audition.
I could have.
That is 3 points to Emily. All right, next secret. Who inserted a menstrual cup at the dog park?
What?
Who
Who has a
inserted a menstrual
dog? Do
cup
you have a
at the
dog?
dog park? I have a dog.
You do have a dog.
Do you have a dog?
It
No,
is
I
a
have
1000% no.
It's absolutely Lily.
Lily?
This is the most
It
Lily
is
Yeah.
the most
I've ever had.
Lily.
Nobody else here has a dog. Nobody else
say-
here loves
gonna
talking
say,
about
no, I
menstrual cups. We don't even need to talk about it. It's Lily.
It's Lily. I think
People
it's
have
Lily.
never
Absolutely
dog
Lily.
sat or watched a friend's dog.
No, because it's you.
I think the dog park, when you're a dog sitter,
Yeah.
it doesn't even occur to you to go to the dog
Yeah.
park because walking a dog is just already so
I did in
novel.
New York when I was a dog walker.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess because
See,
you
a
don't have
good
anywhere
dog
else to-
walker.
How was that experience?
Bad.
Really?
This
Yeah.
is your 6 weeks
Did
of
the
living in New
dogs
York
like
where you
you?
decided to turn around and come right back.
What did I do to you?
I'm sorry. I thought this was a storytelling show. I'm sorry.
He's from LA.
She's from LA.
Menstrual cup, are we not all using the environmentally
I'm
friendly
a
way to
menstrual
have
cup
period?
girly, but I
not.
don't have a dog.
I'm simply not going on the
Wait,
internet.
permission granted. Did not expect
And it's not
that.
your
Okay.
first time at this rodeo. Absolutely.
After working on
Yeah.
the internet for
You
what,
think I'm
a
telling you
decade?
about what
A
I use?
decade?
And I
God,
do
you
give away that
respect-
information for free, but if you do something perverted with it, I
will
will
make a
come for
burner.
you.
It's true.
I will come for you. I'll come for your whole family.
Yeah, Lily's crazy.
She
So
really
let's be
will.
clear about
Lily's
that.
crazy.
She really will.
Grant's
problem.
been kind of quiet during this one.
Is
I'm
it
pooping into a
changed?
menstrual cup.
It doesn't say if they inserted them in themselves.
Yeah, do
They could have
dogs use
inserted-
menstrual cups?
Oh,
Dog.
they might.
They do
They
have,
might.
Yeah.
have periods.
Let's get our guesses in.
Okay.
Who inserted a menstrual cup at the dog park? Emily, what do you think?
Okay, I'm gonna say.
Are you about to vote me?
Whoa.
Of course not,
Whoa.
hun. Lily.
Breaking the alliance.
Danielle.
Lily,
Wait,
I'm
so-
gotta.
Izzy.
I gotta go with her. Lily.
Do you feel good about that? Siobhan?
It's Lily. It's Lily.
Well, that's 1 point to everyone.
I really thought it was you and you were gonna get away with it.
You started blushing during that exchange, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yes, right?
It is so easy to just change a tampon, change a menstrual cup, to do whatever you need to do. If you just kind of tie a shirt around your waist and kind of screw it in the front, and you just kind of hang out. Like,
What?
But you also got
Wait,
dog all over your
yeah.
head.
What are you saying?
so I hate
What?
You got dog all over your head.
This
I don't
wasn't
think
dog
sticking
all
it
over
up
my
there.
hand. This isn't happening in a bathroom.
Sticking out up there?
No, it's
At a
happening in
dog
a dog
park.
park.
There isn't a sort of public bathroom.
No.
Okay, I have a question.
This is in the open.
Yes.
Is he scandalized?
It is the
Have you
fact.
been to a dog park?
Have you met Lily?
I thought it was like a park.
Here's what's crazy to me is I hear so much drama about people getting into fights with each other over dog parks, and no one was like, "Hey, that girl's fingering herself."
Wait, that girl fingering herself to menstrual completion in the corner.
That gal is dripping over
No,
there.
here's my thing.
All the dogs just come over.
In
What's
high
going on over
school,
here?
One
What the
time,
hell?
I
None
had
of
my
them
period, like,
repair.
through my pants onto the bus seat, and I
classic.
was
Yeah.
so.
So how do I
horrified.
repair
said,
my
I will
stuff?
Never
Uh-huh.
let it wait ever again. This is back when I lived in New York before my dog got too aggressive. She cannot go to any dog park. And
Probably because
might
it
have to do
smells
this
like
again.
blood.
because I'm chumming the dirt.
Mommy's injured here. I don't like it.
And when I know my period is coming, I have the menstrual cup on me. I am ready to
That's
insert
so
it
smart.
at any moment. I'm
I'm
not
impressed by
trying
that.
to drip on
Okay,
a
so
subway
you
seat
weren't
on
like
a bench.
changing out.
No, I wasn't doing
This
that.
is going
Friend.
in
I'm
I
really impressed by
was
that
at the dog park
forethought.
and I felt it. The way that you can, if you're
yes.
really
Oh,
into
yeah.
your
Real
body,
moment.
you
It
can go.
hits you. Were you wearing a skirt?
No, I
You
was probably
certainly
wearing
weren't
pants.
wearing skinny
pants?
jeans.
Okay, that's
No.
like
You were,
expert level.
I
if you're
think
wearing pants.
This is crazy.
I was probably wearing pants.
But you had your like Scarlett O'Hara, I will
Look,
never
imagine
bleed this
this.
blood again moment, and was
I
like,
just
no,
put
like
in a
I'm
menstrual
doing
cup and
this.
nobody noticed. I just put in a menstrual cup and nobody.
But it looked weird.
The thing that's blowing my mind is picturing going to New York and seeing like being in a deli and seeing one of those like security cam footage of you being like dog
like a-
pervert on the loose.
Anything can happen in New York.
All right, that is points for everyone. Next secret. Who got sick thanks to Shakespeare?
That feels so Siobhan.
It really,
coded.
here's the thing, I would not have submitted anything like this
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
would have been like,
right?
well, everybody's gonna know it's me.
I was a Jacobin fan.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
funny.
okay.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That could be a
That's
Grant,
funny.
That could be a Siobhan. Thanks to
Thanks,
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
not
I was
Thanks,
very into
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare in college.
I actually was very into Shakespeare in high school.
Wow, I guess you're just more mature than Missy.
I was into Shakespeare when I was a baby.
Yeah, my mom read it to me in the womb, and I read it back to her in the womb. She just was in a dog park and
Yeah.
sung the sonnets.
I want
of her.
to hear
voice.
Danielle
Thanks to
Shakespeare face.
How do you get
Oh yeah,
sick
total
thanks-
Shakespeare face.
How do you get sick thanks to Shakespeare?
How indeed.
Power of the bard.
My thought was like, oh, they were in a Shakespeare play, and the theater world is so incestual, and so like they're all just smooching
They get
and passing
syphilis.
around. Well, I was thinking maybe
The
just
clap?
the common cold.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Have my eyes on you.
I'm classically trained. I have a lot of Shakespeare.
Okay, give us a monologue.
Give us a
monologue.
monologue.
Give us your classic.
My mind is clearer now.
He just
That's
wants
funny.
to sing.
That's funny.
He just wants to sing. All right, let's get to guesses. Who got sick thanks to Shakespeare? Siobhan, who do you think?
I'm once again foolishly gonna say Grant.
Thanks to
I
Shakespeare.
believe one day it'll be true.
It will.
Izzy, who do you think?
Shakespeare orgy.
You know what, Emily?
Emily,
Wow.
who do you think?
Since the alliance has been violated, I'm gonna say Izzy.
Oh my
No,
God,
I
they're
changed my
fighting.
vote.
The girls are
Danielle,
fighting.
I changed my vote.
Oh no. I'm going with Izzy.
Did you want to change your vote?
Well, only if you do.
Yeah, sure. I'll change my vote.
Okay.
I'll change it to Siobhan.
What the fuck?
I'll change it to Danielle.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Well, the
Now
person who
no
got
one
sick
gets
thanks
to
to
choose.
Shakespeare, please take a sip of their drink. Yeah, but Danielle still gets you. So.
It counts for both of us. Hey, yeah. Hey, let's go.
Just to make sure.
I got mono and herpes at the same time. I had to go to the hospital.
Tell the story from the beginning.
From 2 different Shakespeare groups.
Oh,
No,
boy.
come on now.
Now this is, 2012 to 2016. Okay, so there was back then there was only a female Shakespeare group and a male Shakespeare group. Okay,
Every, like,
was
on
it
down
like
Sarah
William?
Lawrence College campus. Okay, and I was in the ladies Shakespeare group called Ladies Naked Shakespeare, and then there was a men's Shakespeare group called Men's Naked Shakespeare.
Okay. Were you naked or was it just called that?
It was just called that.
Oh, that is misleading.
Yeah, did
that's
people show
really
up?
Rob would have
misleading.
been disappointed.
No,
He drove all the way to Sarah
everyone
Lawrence.
knew.
During
It was like bare bones.
Sure.
It was my senior year of college, and we were doing Romeo and Juliet, and I was.
The nurse.
Wait, why is that a bad thing? I was the nurse.
I was Romeo. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
With Sarah Lawrence.
The part I was
Sarah Lawrence,
born
Sarah
to
Lawrence.
play, not the nurse. I was Romeo, and had to kiss Juliet a lot, and she had cold sores and did not tell me.
You have to disclose.
You have to disclose.
Did she know they were called sores?
She, I think, was reckless.
Okay.
Yes, so I got oral herpes, and I think 9 out of 10 people is probably the statistic of people that have it.
It's fine.
Okay,
Fine.
it's
I
fine.
get cold
Nothing.
sores.
There's
It's
a whole
fine.
Adam Bones
Fine.
Everything
It's
episode
fine.
about it.
There you go. And then I also was hooking up with Polonius on the Men's Naked Shakespeare team.
Damn, double dipping.
Okay, but Polonius.
Polonius, definitely everybody can agree, the sexiest character.
The
in
hottest
Hamlet.
character in Hamlet, obviously.
The cucked second husband.
Yes. And I don't know, somehow in there I got mono. I was in the ER.
Oh my
Mono's
god.
bad.
And herpes will also affect your immune system.
Yeah.
Especially
Yes,
the
the
first time
first
you
time
get
we'll get
it.
it,
It was
yeah.
really bad. I'm
a virus.
now newly hooking walking up with this guy, I have a fucking open sore in my mouth. We're days away from the performance.
And the guy
Did you
said,
disclose? Did you disclose?
Yes.
Okay,
Well, you
okay.
can't. Like, I was like, at that point, it was like open.
Did you still play Romeo?
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
now
yeah.
you guys can kiss because you can just pass it back and forth.
Oh yeah. And she knew what she did.
Did
Yeah.
it affect the performance at all? Sometimes
No, I
people are
absolutely.
Like,
Well, I was looking
"Wherefore
quite
out
gaunt.
goes
I lost quite a bit of weight.
Mono will do that, yeah.
Well, that is 1 point to Danielle. Keeping Izzy from getting
You gotta
3
respect
points.
it. Gotta respect it.
I thought she
Yeah.
would have gotten away with it too. It's closing time. Let's recap our scores. We have Siobhan with 2 points.
Boo.
No.
Danielle with 3 points.
Wow.
Izzy with 6 points.
Whoa.
And Emily with 7 points. Meaning today's winner is Emily! Grant, tell her what she's won.
Lily, Emily will be winning.
That's actually right on the money.
Okay.
So now I need to look for a derelict ship.
I've been your host, Lily Dew, and here's hoping you become a regular. Bye.
My mind is clear now.
Tell you what, you better save here.
We aren't the only ones with wild stories. This one comes to us from a viewer named Eliza. She writes, when I was in college, my girlfriend and I lived on the same floor, and we would usually shower at the same time, always in the same 2 adjacent stalls. One day she texted me saying someone was in her usual stall and that she was going to wait it out. No big deal. I waited about 20 minutes, and then on the way to the bathroom, I checked her room, which was empty. And then in the bathroom, I saw her stall was occupied, so I set up my things. As I bent down, I saw her step out of the shower under the divider. I reached out and poked her ankle. She walked off, and I had a perfectly normal shower. After I was done, I walked
a
over to my
pirate.
girlfriend's room, and I bet you know where this is going. I found her
Fucking
sitting
hell.
on her bed, completely clothed and dry. I had poked the ankle of a complete stranger.
Okay. I'm safe. Let me see if I can just put something short on. While I get out of this mass lock.
Philadelphia, please make it loud for Josh Johnson!
When I was growing up, I had a friend who was like a latchkey kid, and he would get off the bus, and he had 2 hours to himself before his parents came home. So he'd get off the bus, he'd open the door in the house, he had full reign of the house. And we're still little, but he's like old enough to, you know, go ahead and make himself a grilled cheese if he wants something, anything, just till his parents get home. And one day he comes home, and his parents had to get together the night before, and he sees laid out just a little bit left of some wine. And he's like,
Oh, no,
wow,
you're all pirates
I
too.
know that this is grown-up juice, but I want to try it because I'm not supposed to have it, because I know I'm not supposed to have it, right? And so picks it up, and he's weighing
Don't notice
the
me.
options in his head. He's like, I could try it, but what if I get caught? I'd be in so much trouble. Oh, but I really want it. Maybe nobody will know. And he's going over and over it in his head to the point where he decides, I'm gonna just have a little sip. And he's bringing it to his lips, and then he ends up slipping it out of his hand, drops it, stains the carpet, right? So now he's freaking out because it's like, oh no, they'll know there wasn't a stain there when they left. This is all on me. And he did what a lot of kids would
It's a lot
do
more
in that
pirates and
scenario.
stuff.
He made it worse. He was like, the only thing, and I can understand he's a kid, but this is a mistake that I don't think I would have made. The best thing for him to do in that moment, he thought, was to make a bigger mess. And then that way, the stain won't be so bad. So he grabbed a rock and he threw it through the window. Which was a huge mistake because he went outside to get the rock and then threw it from inside outside. He realized what he had done as soon as he did it, so then he had to go back outside, grab the rock, carefully pick up all the glass, bring it back inside, lay out the glass next to the rock, next to the stain. And then his parents get home, and when they come home, immediately they're like, oh my gosh, what happened? What happened? And you know, he's had an hour 20 to think up a story, you know? So he's over here like, yeah, oh, yeah, it was crazy. They're like, what happened? You know, we got the rock going through the windows, all this glass on the floor and the stain. He's like, well, the stain's probably not as big of a deal as the broken window when you really think about it, right? And they're like, what happened? And he says, well, you know, the rock came through the window and it must have hit the glass that had the wine in it, the wine that really shouldn't have been left out. You know, that's an adult beverage. I'm a minor. And then it must have hit the perfect angle to hit that glass and this glass and then knock over and then make a stain on our beautiful 3-bedroom carpet. Yeah. And his parents were like, but did you see it happen? Like, how did this happen? Did somebody throw this? And he's like, uh-oh, because he didn't think that far. And so he was like, yeah, the man threw it. And they were like, what man? And now he's in deep because he's like, yeah, what man? What am I doing? And so he's like, yeah, there was a man that, you know, threw the rock through the window and everything. And you saw him? Yeah, I saw him. He threw it and you know, he ran and everything. And he thought maybe that would be the end of it. But from his parents' perspective, there was someone who threw a rock into the window, maybe to get inside while their son was home. So they had more and more questions, and he didn't know what to do. He was freaking out, you know? Next thing he knows, the police have been called, and the police come over, and they're like, what did the man look like? And they over here taking notes and stuff, and he's like, he doesn't know what to say next because he didn't think this far. And that's how I feel like Trump must feel about Epstein, because it goes so deep. It's like he didn't think this far in the lies. Like, he just didn't account for it. He thought he could make it quiet, you know? It's not gonna be pitched as a direct and absolutely direct order from Trump, what the DOJ did, but the DOJ came out after interviews saying, oh, there's so much information, we're just trying to figure out how to put it out there in a way that's clear. Oh, there's so many files, there's a list of names, there's logs, there's a client list. After saying all this stuff in the media, the DOJ comes out and says, actually, the investigation is closed, we're not gonna be prosecuting anybody else, and I think we got to the bottom of it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That's not gonna stand at all. That's not gonna stand with anybody, because you gotta remember who Trump garnered with this belief that he released the Epstein files. He's got MAGA, sure, but he also has Q. Nobody talks about Q anymore, but they're still around. And they believe deeply that Donald Trump is gonna be the one to unleash all of the truth. All the evidence will come out when Trump is president. He'll turn over everything on the powerful cabal that has been victimizing people across the world. And then he's like, hey, yeah, there's no... And I think he thought that he could really bury it, that he could truly bury it, but he's wrong. He's wrong because there are a lot of things that he didn't account for. There are people that Trump controls. There are people who he orders around, and there are people who blindly follow him, sure. But he didn't count on things like Jeffrey Epstein talking before he died to a biographer for like 100 hours. Like, just a ridiculous amount of time. I have friends I don't think I've spoken to for 100 hours.
Oh, wait a minute, there's something else
100
there.
hours, you probably say a lot of nothing, and you probably say some pretty interesting stuff. Those 100 hours of conversation is how we know that Trump and Epstein were tight for years. Well, even Epstein said he knows some of the inner workings of the White House because him and Trump would just chop it up. I mean, that's heavy. That's a lot to try to sidestep. And Trump's been making mistakes this whole time. Even when Epstein died, right? Epstein dies, he was in jail and he passed. Who can say how? And, Ghislaine Maxwell gets, charged, has a whole trial, gets convicted, sentenced to 20 years in prison. And apparently what we're hearing now is that at the time, Trump floated pardoning her. And the people that heard that almost couldn't believe it. Why would he pardon her? That's crazy. And it's like, actually, it's not that crazy when you see the picture of all them hanging out, like, in the 90s, and they met in the 80s, and they used to fly around together. Like, that's his buddy. And he even said himself, these are his words out of his mouth, when asked about Ghislaine Maxwell during the trial, he said, I wish her well. Somebody that's on trial for trafficking. Somebody with ties to you. I wish her well. And then people were like, why would you wish her well? And then they brought it up again, and Trump was like, I wish lots of people well. And we were like, no, you don't. I've been watching you the whole time. I don't think you wish anybody well that I've seen. All you come up with is nicknames. Man floated pardoning her. That's crazy. And then the DOJ comes out, hey, yeah, this is done. Nothing else to see here. And people were having a hard time wrapping their heads around that. People who usually stump for Trump hard. No matter what he says, they manage to twist it in a way that maybe could make sense to you, and they'll say that that's what he means. One of the reasons that Trump can do everything that he does and it comes off a different way to everybody is because so many people think that they're the Trump whisperer. Trump will say something out of nowhere, and then there'll be people like, well, what he actually meant was something more reasonable that I'm gonna say right now. And I'll be like, that's interesting, because he didn't say any of those words in that order when he was speaking. And I think he had a teleprompter, so I don't see how that's possible.
Behind the witch point. Oh, fucking hell. I did this all
Trump
wrong.
whisper, and it's just not working this time. You see people trying to come up with why Trump, why the FBI, why the Attorney General would all of a sudden, what feels like out of nowhere, try to shut this whole thing down, right? Alex Jones, of all people, saw what the DOJ did, and he made a video crying. I think it's very important. When, when a man shows emotion, not to just ridicule him for it because it's easy. But Alex Jones cries weird. Alex Jones cried weirder than anybody I've ever seen in my life. I don't wish anything good for Alex Jones, but to see him cry felt like something happened to me too. Like, it's... Alex Jones is up here like, folks. Like his eyelids were doing sit-ups, crying. I'm sick to my stomach, and I just can't believe this thing is happening. Wipe your face, dog. Like, and even Alex Jones trying to come up with something. He's like maybe the deep state got to him, and the deep state is like in his body, and that's why he's doing this stuff right now. And then he'll be back to normal after he has one of my protein shakes. You can go to my website and buy frog protein for $19.99. No, it was crazy. Because Alex Jones, you gotta remember, this dude is a proper conspiracy theorist. Old school. There's something deeper behind everything. Everything at all times. And I'm not talking about like chemtrails. I'm not talking about like government operations. There's something deeper behind everything that happens all the time. Hillary Clinton went on The Tonight Show. Pretty sure this was on The Tonight Show, and she was trying to open a jar of pickles, right? I don't remember what the bit was, but that's what was happening. And Alex Jones pulled it up, and right after she opened the jar, he was like, "You see?" Do you see what happened right there? Hillary Clinton didn't open that jar. Now in the video, she has opened the jar. Hillary Clinton didn't open that jar. That jar was pre-opened. All right, you can tell because there was no pop. There's supposed to be a pop. There's supposed to be a. There's supposed to be a. There was no. I brought the same jar. I'm gonna open for it right now. And this man spends a while trying to open the jar. He spends an uncomfortable amount of time trying to open the jar. I think at one point he even had a rag too. You know, like those kitchen tricks you use? He over here, you know, sometimes you like tap
Why are
the
you
top
coming
of it,
after me?
And he's like, I can't even open it right now, folks. That's how you know this thing right here, she didn't open that jar. So imagine Alex Jones on Epstein. No. I just think about the way that MAGA has been reacting. Because it is a full-on revolt. Truly. It's a thing that they cannot fathom is happening. Whether it's Q, whether it's MAGA, or whether it's just people who have been following the Epstein case from the beginning. Because you got to remember what Epstein stands for. He is the ultimate boogeyman. He is the ultimate beacon for people that believe that all the elites are in on something together. And it's easy to make him that because he had an island, billionaires were flying around, people went to him for tax advice and for law advice. He was this financier, even though I don't think he had a law degree and he wasn't a CPA. So it's like, what are you doing with people's taxes that you helping? And so this dude, he represents a lot. He stands for a lot in conspiracy theory world and in just the regular world. This is someone who has ties to billionaires, to royalty, who come to him for horrific acts. And now you're telling us, there's nothing else to see here. There's nothing else to see between, me and him especially. There's nothing. Don't look. Stop. 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 And so then Trump,
oh my God,
for his part, is watching this whole thing go down, and he's watching people argue about it in front of him. People who are, in his administration and on his side argue about the best way to handle it, going back and forth. Pam Bondi, Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, all names that sound like they're about to be called down on The Price is Right. Like. All three of them are constantly going at it because then, Bongino is upset with Pam because he thinks that Pam overpromised and underdelivered and everything. Why would you even say that this stuff was coming unless you had a plan? You were just talking in front of the camera. And then Pam is going back at him, and Trump's watching this whole thing. And then in a press conference, they even asked him, they actually asked Pam Bondi a question about the tapes and the DOJ's memo and everything. And Pam Bondi was ready to answer. She was about to speak, and Trump interrupted her. He's like, hey, look, are we still talking about this guy? No, what? Why? Years? Why? Everybody's talking about this dude. What's the point? You know what I mean? It's just, I'm sick of this for you, Pam. You don't even feel like answering, do you? And Pam didn't catch. She wasn't quick enough. She was like, no, I don't mind answering. And I know Trump had to be sick when that happened. It's like... No, go ahead and answer then. And, you know, Pam Bondi talked about how they had released a lot of stuff, because there's a difference between releasing evidence around a case or releasing vital information or declassifying things and then releasing stuff, right? So they released a bunch of stuff to look like they were releasing something. Like they released the videotape of the night that Epstein got up out of here. And the problem with the tape is that it's always been talked about as if there was a tape of his cell that would prove definitively that like nothing untoward happened, right? But the tape isn't of like Jeffrey Epstein's cell with him sitting there and everything. It's of like a hallway. And you're giving a tape to conspiracy theorists. They're gonna do some extra looking. There's like 10 hours of tape. But there is 61 seconds missing. I don't know how long it takes to kill somebody. But if there's 61 seconds missing, I'm assuming that it takes 50 seconds and gives you 11 seconds to get down the hall. And I'm not even saying that's what happened, by the way. I'm just saying 61 seconds, that's weird. And they asked Pam Bondi about it, and Pam Bondi is like, look, it's a very old system from the 90s where the tape resets at midnight, so it takes a second to like reset, and that's why 61 seconds are missing. And I had a lot of questions. I had a ton of questions. One, my first question, didn't even concern Epstein. My first question was, why are you telling everybody that? Because that is very valuable information if you're a prisoner in that. Because you know what they play in prison, the news. You probably sit there at Gen Pop like, wait, it what? Every day? I gotta go take care of something. So she says, look, this is the way that system works, so we're actually gonna be supplying more video footage to show that there's a minute missing every night. And I was like, why would you say that? The people in prison can hear you. But also, that's a pretty bad system.
Fucking hell.
It was supposed to be watching somebody, and it takes a minute to blink. That's pretty wild. That it's just gonna be missing every day, and you're telling us that like it's not an issue at all. Felt crazy to me. And then they release the video, and then people go digging, they go looking, and one of the things they find is that the video has been doctored. Somebody at some point read the video through Adobe Premiere and did something. And I'm not saying, look. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Adobe Premiere, all right? All I'm saying is I would have thought the government, with all their resources. You know what I mean? Like the government would have like a special program. That just feel pretty cheap to make an Adobe Cloud account that you run this Epstein tape through. Like nobody's gonna notice, so then people are wondering about the missing minute. They're wondering about how this video's been tampered with. And then even people who watch the full 10 hours of the video, because you gotta remember, some of these people are dedicated. They're like, there's actually a guard that leaves one way and never comes back, which proves that there's two ways to enter that hallway. And I was like, oh man, he's so screwed. Trump, he's very good at creating a distraction, and he tries. He did his best. He said that he was gonna revoke Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship. On any other day in American history, that would be a headline. Any other day, that'd be wild. And look, Rosie O'Donnell and Donald Trump have what I think is now like a 20-year feud going on, which is absolutely insane. The President of the United States has the ultimate and deepest beef. His arch nemesis is the actress from Harriet the Spy. That is mind-boggling. The leader of the free world is ready to have it out at any given moment with the voice actress from the main gorilla in the Disney movie Tarzan. The man with his fingers on the button for the nukes has a deep hatred in his heart, decades long, for Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award winner Rosie O'Donnell. This is an unacceptable timeline. That is crazy. I don't even know what Rosie O'Donnell did that day. Like, I don't know what even brought it up. But he says, I'm thinking about revoking Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship. If Ireland wants to keep her, they could have her. And any other day, this would be the story. He knows that. Who knows? Look, I'm of two minds about this thing because it is clearly a distraction, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But I'm of two minds about this thing because, one, obviously, there's a world where he's just like saying stuff to say stuff to like swiftly like move the news cycle in another direction, and he may not do anything. But the fact, as a sitting president, that he would even muster up the corner of his thumbs to put that into a phone to go out to the world is so deeply insane. Because this thing that he's doing now is not just a step too far, it's the entire field too far. Rosie O'Donnell is an American citizen, a citizen. And so if he can do that, then truly, 100% without a doubt now, nobody is safe. What started this whole like immigration, fear-mongering, you gotta remember, because you have to understand, as a platform, people have been running on it as long as there have been, green cards and immigration programs. Oh, is it a little too much? Oh, we don't like what it's doing to the landscape of our neighborhood and everything. And people have won votes on it. That's nothing new. But what's turned is the way that people are openly nasty and disgusting about it. There's always been racism in it. It's mainly what it is, Because if you really cared about people coming over the right way, the legal way, then you would make the right way and the legal way clear, and you wouldn't kidnap people at their green card interviews, and you wouldn't have like mass people picking people up after baseball practice, okay? If that's what you cared about. And you also, you've structured this thing to make these people seem like monsters. That's been the plan this entire time, because if somebody is a monster, it is part of the human condition and a flaw that we have. As long as we see somebody as a monster, whether they are or not, we don't really care what happens to them. It's why they can make conditions in prison so bad, because the assumption is, well, everybody that's there deserves to be there, so screw them, right? If they don't have clean water, or if they can't shower, or if their food's contaminated, good. Because they did something bad to earn that place, right? And it helps you strip the basic humanity of looking at another person, whether they've made a mistake or not, or looking at another
that might
person,
be
whether
it.
from a different country or not. And if you get really good at stripping that humanity away, you can do whatever you want, and then you start to be able to do whatever you want to anybody that you want. And that's what's been creeping up this entire time. What started as like, guys, they're eating the dogs. Remember, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Nobody's pets are safe. It was getting so dumb. It was past like, these are criminals and they're killing us and they're coming over here to do terrible things. And then it started to morph a little bit more. Okay, look, I know that they're going through the proper channels and everything, but they have a misdemeanor in another country. Do we really want somebody like that to become a citizen? Maybe we should deport them now. No, I understand that they have their green card, but they also, I don't know, they have this weird past I don't like, or they wrote an op-ed I didn't like, or they said a thing that I didn't like. So do we really want someone like that in our country? I know that they are a fully naturalized citizen, but the way that they became a citizen is a little bit under suspect, because I said so just now. So maybe we'll deport them. And now we're all the way to the point that American citizens that I do not like can be gone. And so you see, when you let somebody's humanity get stripped away over and over and over again, and it's in the back of your head, and you even go with the lie. They probably did something, or maybe they shouldn't have done that thing, or maybe they have a good reason. When you do that enough and it finally comes for you, don't be surprised. Because the thing with the Rosie O'Donnell, it's like there's a part of it that I think is nothing. I'm not saying that thing is absolutely gonna happen. I'm just also saying that the fact that he even fixed his fingers to put it out is a problem. Oh? And normally, on any other day, it would have been such a problem that it's what everyone on the news would have been talking about. But this was a different day. This was a day where Dan Bongino is so upset he doesn't even report in to work. He's tired of arguing with Pam Bondi. He might resign. Other people are talking about resigning. This Epstein thing isn't going away. And so then Donald Trump did what he does best, what he does in a crisis, and what he does when it counts. He made it worse. Like a kid throwing a rock through his own window. He makes it so much worse. And now Trump is dealing with that fallout. There are people calling for Pam Bondi to resign. There are people that are asking Trump extra questions. And then Trump crashes out spectacularly while y'all were probably parking. And so I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't like to use my phone or bring my phone out often, but I have to read you what Trump posted. And admittedly, look, I'm gonna read every word that he posted, all right? But I will be doing it the way that I read it in my head. This is insane. What's going on, my boys? Boys in quotations. Oh no, what's going on with my boys? Boys in quotations. And in some cases, gals? Also in quotations. Are you asking us a question about what's going on with them, or are you confused about the gals specifically? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job, all caps. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect, all caps, administration, the talk of the world, all caps, and selfish people, in quotes, are trying to hurt it, all over a guy who never dies. What? I'm not saying that Trump killed Epstein. I'm not saying that at all. I'm like specifically not saying that. I need you to understand that I am explicitly not saying that Trump killed Epstein. I'm just saying that if I was like driving in my car and I hit somebody and I somehow got away with it, but I saw them every time I closed my eyes, I'd be like, this guy never dies. All over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. For years, it's Epstein over and over again. This is a man who hasn't slept. For years, it's Epstein over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama?
It has to be around here somewhere then.
You know what's so good about files written by Obama is that Trump was sitting there knowing he know Epstein. Trump knows Epstein so well. They were friends. Trump lived so close to Epstein in Florida that Epstein had to knock on his door and let him know he was on the sex offender registry. Like, that's how close they lived together. He knocked on the door, was like, hi, the court has ordered me to notify you that I'm in the area. I have been convicted of a few crimes, and I left my suit jacket over here last night, so. That's crazy. By Obama, and it's a list. It's a list. It's, why are we giving publicity to files? You know what it also is? This man was sitting here knowing that he knows Epstein. He's sitting here knowing that this looks very bad. And he did the DOJ thing, even though it's not directly tied to him, even though the president isn't allowed to interfere. He clearly did the DOJ thing where he told them to shut it down. And now people are rebelling against him. And he's sitting there like, how can I make it DEI? Obama. Thanks, Obama. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, Crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration? So I guess they were all in a room in this scenario, and they wrote the files together in tandem. Like, Obama just knew that everyone in the Biden administration would be in the Biden administration one day, so he gathered them all together. But this is also before Epstein ever died or anything, so Obama time traveled to like right after to know it would hurt Trump, so then he came back in regular time and he sat down Hillary Clinton, Comey, Brennan, and the loser, he had to get all the losers and criminals of the Biden administration in one room so they could write. Also, wrote the files? Isn't it a bunch of documents? And the losers and criminals of the Biden administration, I do like that he said there are criminals in the Biden administration, but there are some people who aren't criminals. They're just losers. But I want to make sure I address them too. You're not safe. You're not safe just because you're not a criminal if you're a loser as well, all right? In fact, you're a loser because you're not a criminal, all right? I have 34 felony convictions, and I'm the president, okay? You out here not even a criminal. You can't even criminal good. Loser. And the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who conned the world with Russia, Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agents, intelligence is in quotes, the laptop from hell. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I really don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like Hunter Biden's laptop or a laptop with Hillary's emails on it, or if he just had a bad experience with an HP laptop. But like, that is also in all caps. The laptop from hell and more, question mark. They created the Epstein files just like they created the fake, all caps, Hillary Clinton, Christopher Steele dossier that they used on me. And now my so-called friends, this man hurt because my so-called friends, as a world leader, my so-called friends is the most Regina George Mean Girls line I've ever heard in my entire life. My so-called friends is wild. Foreign diplomats, world leaders had a dinner that Trump was at, and they made fun. This is his first term. They made fun of him at the dinner. He could probably hear him in the background. They were laughing. It was like Boris Johnson and Justin Trudeau and other people, and they were over here doing him. They were over here. Like, just, dude, making fun of him hard, cracking up, talking about how he doesn't know how to spell, everything. They were getting him good. They were roasting him. And then this man comes back to the U.S., and I'm pretty sure it was Fox News that played the tape that somebody got of them making fun of him, not with a bunch of audio, and his head was down a little bit. You could tell his feelings were hurt, for real. And he was looking down and everything, and he just said, yeah, I didn't know that, like, they were, you know, like, fake like that or anything. Even in that moment, he didn't say, my so-called friends. My so-called friends is insane. And now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? Okay. If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? And
it's really hard to find a ship.
This is clever.
So I think I'm going to save here.
This is the Republican talking point that's going to go around, look for it over and over and over again. Well, why didn't Biden release the Epstein files? If there was anything in there that could hurt Trump, that could derail MAGA, why didn't he release it? All right, that's the most I know you are, but what am I logic I've ever heard in my life? Because you're the president now.
For the time being, love yourself, love each other, and I'll see you tomorrow with sticks. I think we're going to do sticks tomorrow. Alright, enjoy this banger by Course K called Bitter Haze, and I'll see you then. Ta.